Burnout, not just a figure of speech anymore. It's actually been declared a legitimate medical diagnosis by the World Health Organization.
It is officially defined as a syndrome resulting from chronic workplace stress that has not been successfully managed. And there are three main symptoms.
Here they are: feelings of energy depletion or exhaustion, increased mental distance from one's job or negativity and cynicism related to one's job, and reduced professional effectiveness.
Check, check, and check. No, I'm kidding. NBC News medical correspondent who's very invigorated and happy to be here this morning, Dr. John Torres. So, I mean, a lot of people certainly have times of stress at their jobs. How do you know if you're actually experiencing this condition known as burnout?
You know, it's interesting when people hear the symptoms, they're like, okay, I've been there before. I've
Yes.
seen it. And we all have stress. Stress goes hand in hand with what we do every single day. But we're able to handle that stress, and that's what we do as humans. We get the stress, we handle it, we get it under control, come back the next day, do it over and over again. If that stress goes continuous, then it starts turning into burnout. And burnout is one of those things that doesn't go away. And I always tell people, you can tell you have burnout if you simply just don't want to go into work, don't want to be there, or having issues with work. And so again, the two go hand in hand. Stress is something we can handle and control. Burnout, not necessarily.
Or what can we do about it? I mean, a lot of folks have jobs that are very stressful, and oftentimes I would imagine that is what leads to the burnout.
You can quit on live TV.
No. Wow. I'm not quite there yet.
Well, first and foremost, you want to recognize the symptoms. You want to recognize the cynicism, the fact that you're at work and you simply don't want to be there. You're burning out. You're not able to enjoy the things you used to enjoy. Try and take time off from work if you can. And that means just completely disconnecting. And like you said, over the 3-day holiday, hopefully people were able to do that and they were able to get away a little bit, and that can reinvigorate you. And if worse comes to worse and none of these seem to be working, then simply look for another job if you can. Consider changing jobs.
What can management do to help alleviate this?
So management can do a couple of things, and one of them is they can give you time off where they don't contact you and they don't get a hold of you, and that's probably the biggest thing, because we've all been there on the weekends where we're answering emails and taking care of things. If you can just check out completely, and I tell people, imagine if you just went on a camping trip and you couldn't answer your cell phone for 3 days, or you couldn't get an email for 3 days. That's the kind of break you need, and it might not be 3 days long, but you need it every now and then. And if you're getting to the point, look at your employees. If they look like they're starting to burn out, if they're starting to be cynical, if they're starting to be a little snippy at work and arguing with each other, productivity is going down, that's probably a good sign that burnout's starting to happen, and that's when a good manager needs to come in and say, we need to take.
But if you can't realistically quit or get a new job, is there anything that you can do, just little things on the job every day to help out?
So there's little things you can do on the job to help out. And again, first and foremost, recognize that burnout is happening and try and see if you can disconnect a little bit. Talk to your managers and say, hey, this is one of those things I really want to take care of. I really want to get under control. And then when you go home, a big thing to think about is simply get away from this for a while. Even if it's just for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, disconnect from your cell phone so you're not constantly on it. And that doesn't just necessarily mean work, but social media as well.
Even if you could take a little walk at work or something, it would probably help a little bit.
Me time is extremely important.
Yeah.
And the thing is you don't want to work, you don't want to live to work, you want to work to live.
Amen.
That's the big thing.
Dr. John.
Thank you very much.